Good evening, students. How are you all? And today is World Books Day, and I wish you all a happy reading and making a sharp and intellectual mind. Okay, students, let's continue with the series of letter writing, and today we have inquiry letters. Okay, beta? As you know that usually students get confused that ma'am, sometimes E is used in the inquiry and sometimes I is used in the inquiry. Here beta, inquiry when it is start with E, so that means you are putting up questions related to that particular thing, and when you are using I, inquiry, that means you are investigating something. You are wanting to take out some important links of that thing, and when it is in form of question, that is inquiry. Okay beta. Now whenever you are writing a letter, in our earlier videos we come to know that how to write a particular letter. Okay, write a particular letter, that means how you will going to promote in that. Firstly you have to write the self address, then date, then after that you have to write the receiver's address, after that salutation, and after that subject, and it can be vice versa also. Okay beta, whenever you start a letter, it must show that you are a student of +1 and +2. Okay, so there is a language expression. Language expression means how you are going to put up your views in such a way that it not only looks like impressive but also deliver a very smart delivery words. Okay, firstly language expressions. What are language expressions? That means how to start a letter. Okay, firstly you can start with I shall be obliged if you let me have the following information. Okay, that means you are putting a question related to that. Okay beta, even you can start would you please tell me. That means here you are become little bit of informal. Here you are using the word totally polite as well as formal. Okay, and we are interested in, that means you are interested in about any product inquiry, about you wanted to go to somewhere and you wanted to have the information regarding that, you wanted to have information regarding our education, that you wanted to have wanted to be in some course or educational point of view. In that also you used to give inquiry letters. Okay beta, how many things, there are so many things that you must remember when you are writing a letter, especially the inquiry letters. Okay beta, so introduce yourself and mention your requirements. That means you must introduce yourself, that you are a student, you are an educator, or you are a teacher, you are a coach of your school, whatever may be, and what is your requirement. That also must be become very clear. Be polite and formal. Don't try to be informal. Whatever you wanted to inquire, it must be very clear and very formal. Okay, ask for detailed information. What all things you wanted to know about that, like you are wanted to know about any project, any related price, discount, terms and conditions. That means you must be very much clear that what are your needs and requirements. Okay beta, now usually what happens, we used to do the letter in a form of an example. Okay, here is an example. You are Mr. Malik, the in charge of tour excursion club of Vision Senior Secondary School. So here during the summer break you are planning to organize a tour to a place of historical importance. Write a letter to the Indian Travel and Tour Agency. Here you have mentioned about Agra. Here you are mentioned about the agency from Agra. Inquiring about the charges, like what are the charges, what are facilities you are providing them, and all other details. Okay beta, let's proceed to how to write the letter. You have know that you are Mr. Malik, so that means you have come to know that you are Mr. Malik, that is in charge of Vision Senior Secondary School, Agra. Here you have to mention the date, then England Travel and Tour Agency is mentioned, but in the previous line you have to mention the manager. Okay, beta. Now what you are going to put up, that is most important and relevant, that is inquiry about the charges and facilities. This is the main thing that you must know before go for any excursion, trip or tour. Okay, beta. Now you have to put up the salutation, that is sir. Then here you must be very formal that this is the name of the school, that is Vision Senior Secondary School, and Agra is organizing a tour to a place of historical importance during the summer break. That means your school, Vision School, wanted to have a historical tour and he wanted to have an excursion toward the Agra. So he wanted to have some important leaks and important factors from you. We are planning a tour in the first week of May. It would be a tour for 3 days. That means you have mentioned that earlier also I told you that you must tell each and every factor related to that tour. We are a group of 25 students. That means we is consist of 25 students and 4 teachers and 2 peons. That means you have to mention each and every person who is member of your tour. Okay, beta? And kindly furnish the following details. That means you just tell us each and everything which we wanted to have from you. The following details regarding the tour and oblige. Here, this is a new word which we have used over here. That means you are here not only enrich your vocab, that means you are using the word require. You can use this also and this one also. Okay, beta. Now you have to put it in a points that what all things you want to have. That means information regarding the package tour provided by your agency. That means what is your package? That means what are facilities you are providing them. Arrangement for accommodation, that means about the residents over there, of the students, like this, about the students, what are the facilities for the teachers and the peon. Number of rooms and total charges. That means how many rooms are there in your hotel or your resort and their total charges. That means like for the 2 days, 1 night or 3 days, 2 nights. That means how much charges you are taking for that. Arrangement for, that means about the meal also. Arrangement for breakfast, lunch and dinner and the charges per head. That means what our charges are related to your meal. Okay. Arrangement for luxury buses. That means if you are going to Agra, so you have to move to other places also. For what? For the important places or the royal things over there you want to go. So for that even you are in need of buses and other things also. So charges for each bus. Any other information for relevant detail regarding the tour. That means other things also, like you wanted to have the information regarding other things. That means here you put up in a very formal way that what all things and requirement a teacher or a management needs before taking the students for an historical tour. Okay, beta. Then in the last, what you are going to put, you have to conclude the letter. Yours sincerely, yours faithfully, yours truly. You can use either of them. And here you are going to write Mr. Malik. He is an educator and tour in charge. Okay, beta. With this, we concluded the letter, that is the inquiry letters. Okay, beta. And if you have any doubt, you can just call me on my personal number. Okay. Thank you very much and have a nice day.